So can anyone else remember the drama that went down with the Queen of Afternoon Tea a few months back? You would have thought business owners would have learned after that whole situation. Apparently not. Businesses seem to be a lot recently. We're going to be talking about the Catwalks SF and Hamburger Project situation, right? Kat does a lot of content around all things like food, but mainly reviews, and around 2 weeks ago, she decided to check out Hamburger Project, which at the time had only just opened, and it's basically what it says on the tin. They're a hamburger, smash burger, sorry, join in San Francisco. Smash burgers is where you just smash the burger. So, you know what? Listen, smash burgers are just like a really pressed down burger. They're nice, but it makes the bun really greasy because like you're cooking the burger and then you're like pushing it. I don't know. They're fine. It feels like you're eating less. I don't know. I don't know why they're a thing. It's like, oh yeah, did you have that burger? But, you know, really smashed into itself. You also know exactly what you're in for when you walk into a place, and it looks like this. Everything is, you know, it looks like this, right? This is that kind of like, oh, we're so raw. There's wood everywhere. Your fries come in a metal thing. I hate, oh my God, I hate going to a restaurant and eating off a cutting board. Like, I hate it. Give me a fucking plate, please. And these chairs, my back's gonna hurt in like 5 minutes. So that's a point where they want you out quickly. It's that very like hipstery, like this is as gritty as I get, you know, eating off a plank of wood. Everything is extortionate, and the chef definitely wears like one of these. I love those hats. I love his little beanie hats. I just don't have a jawline for it. Anyway, let's have a look at the review Kat gave of this place.
The SF Chronicle just reported that this spot sold 1,000 burgers their first 2 days of business, so I followed the hype and I got in line. The menu is simple with 3 smash burgers starting at $6.89 for a classic single, and you can upgrade your meal for $35 with little Tsar Nikolai caviar. I started
Caviar on a smash burger. What is that? Sorry, what is this? Okay, just straight up, those look really shit. Those are the shittest looking fries I think I've ever seen. Little bit of cheese, little bit of stuff, and actually, to be honest with you, the burgers don't look that great either.
the loaded fries with cheese, sauteed onion, and HP sauce. I think they forgot the sauce on mine, and I just forget the fries if you're thinking about giving this spot a shot. Here's a look at some very sexy, crispy, lacy edges on the smash burger. I started with a single Wisconsin with sauteed onions, HP sauce, and whipped butter. This was good, not great. These are thin burgers. They're giving Ozempic burgers. I'd order a double Wisconsin if I were to do it again, and I give it a 7.2. Here I am getting after the classic. This one has diced white onion and pickles on it. This was really not for me. It was all bread and not hot enough for me at all. I give the classic a 5.1. Here is a look at what I ate. Not a slam for me. I saw a friend from The Infatuation as I was walking out, and I'm excited for their honest review. Have you tried it? Let me know.
A fair review. This isn't groundbreaking. It's not like, oh my god, a smash burger that has pickles and onions. Is that not every burger? Is that not every burger? Caviar, I just don't... caviar's kind of salty. I can't imagine that taste with the burger, and I don't know. Nothing groundbreaking. This is fairground food, right? You've just pressed the burger down. If a burger wasn't smashed down and it wasn't like that on-trend smashed burger, it would just be any regular burger place. Yes, I think that was fair. I don't think she was rude in any way. She was very like, this is food and that's what food is like, you know? Nothing groundbreaking. It actually looks like a pop-up kind of restaurant. You know, it's one that's like, oh, we won't decorate too much. We'll leave it be and we'll just put up a chalkboard and see, sorry, what's going on with my hair here, how it goes. So I think she was very fair. It's pretty run-of-the-mill place in general. But the place had just opened and it was getting some good feedback. That's why she went, right? Also, opening somewhere like San Francisco, you would expect that you're going to have some reviews coming in. It's like, one, it's a tourist place, right? And loads of people go there. It's like a city. Is it a city? I don't know. You know, it's busy, right? It's like opening a restaurant in New York or London and you know, not expecting bad reviews, or, you know, you're gonna have loads of reviews coming in. Anyway, we then got this video from Kat.
Am I the asshole for leaving an honest review for the viral San Francisco smash burger spot Hamburger Project? I tried it and it just wasn't for me. I was there shortly after the grand opening and they need some time to work out the kinks. This is what the owner wrote to me today.
Okay. Jeffrey Lee, who is the owner, because somebody needs to tell you to grow up. It's pathetic being damn near 50 and trying to have influence over 20-year-old somethings to try and remain some kind of sense of relativity. All of chefs look down on it, and one of us has to tell you
To grow up. It's pathetic being damn near 50 and trying to have influence over 20-year-old somethings to try to remain some kind of sense of relativity. All the chefs look down on it, and one of us has to tell you. Then he said, instead you're attacking my age and weight. He said, that's just an honest review of what you put out there. Wow. So, needless to say, his DMs did not make me feel great, and he went after me in the comments on IG too. I walked over to Sam's on Broadway for one of my favorite burgers in the city. This burger is always a slam for me and the late Anthony Bourdain. Have you tried it? Are we supporting Smashburger? Am I the asshole? Let me know. Bye.
I love that she was like, yeah, I just went somewhere else. I just went to this other burger place. Okay, listen. Wow. What a little bitch. The man, Jeffrey. What an actual little bitch. Okay. I don't understand why you would be like this as a business owner, right? We didn't see all of her messages here, and there is some context missing, but spoiler though, there are plenty more messages to read after this. Yeah, it goes on. This is another video. I'm muting it because there's a lot of music. She says, I was going to be the bigger person, but I had this burger from Beats and it was so much better. Okay, let's read some of these. What's coming in from our Jeffrey here? These are comments that he's leaving, right? She says this isn't even half of what he said to me, and these are public comments made on my Instagram account. The DMs are even more out of pocket. Jeffrey says, you are right, and I agree with you. She's so weird, it seems seems unstable. I agree, you are right. She has the most annoying Karen voice. No, that is what he said. It's the most annoying Karen voice. What happened? Can't take criticism? Not a good look for you. Gabe is a friend of mine. My cousin and the Dodgers got him a reservation at my restaurant when he interviewed for the manager. I agree, stay home, your horrible luck. Your horrible luck. I just spat. Your horrible luck, even when it's a handout. Stop going to Warrior games. We lose when attend. What are these comments? I'm so confused about what these comments are. Jeffrey has a little bit of an obsession, it seems like, here, with leaving comments on her post. Oh my god, there's more. Oh no, that didn't change. That was the same. Yeah, he seems to now have this fixation on her because she left a neutral, in my opinion, a neutral review, right? Okay. Once you accept you're being judged by people who have less knowledge than yourself, then what is it worth? Is this the message that he sent? You know a lot less knowledge than me. You know a lot less knowledge, okay, sorry, about food, but think you have influence. It's pathetic. We have voice messages from him.
This girl said Hamburger Project isn't good, so I'm talking to her.
Oh.
Do you think Hamburger Project is good?
It's so good. It's the best thing I ever had. Hey, why you do that to Dad? You're so dumb face. Bye. Bye. You're so rude. You're really rude. Bye.
An honest review of you, kids don't like. Jeffrey. To get your kids involved in this is probably one of the most pathetic things ever. To get one of your kids to be like, you're a dumb face. First of all, give a fuck what children think. Who cares? Unless you're trying to sell to kids. Who gives a shit? But also, imagine being a dad, a whole dad, a whole business owner on the internet and being like, can you just record this message to call this woman a dumb face for me, please? She gave my burger place a neutral review. From her original review, I would still eat there. I would still go there. I'm not always looking for a burger at, that's at 10 all the time. Sometimes I want a 7. Sometimes I want a 5. Sometimes I want diarrhea, Okay. Oh, this man. So he literally went over to her Instagram just to harass her in the comments multiple times. The amount of times, right, he talks about her not being able to take criticism, but clearly cannot handle being told his burgers are a solid 5. Saying someone can't take criticism and then being like, but I'm going to spend most of my time now leaving hate comments on your content. Who can't take the criticism? Jeff? GF? We also got these screenshots for reference. This Gabe guy that he's referencing to is Gabe Kapler. He's a coach for the San Francisco Giants. And for some reason, he thinks that guy is relevant enough to threaten Kat with telling him about her. I don't know. Let's take a look at these screenshots, right? This guy, Gabe, right, sends a message to this Jeff. It says, "What's going on, Jeff? Hope this note finds you healthy. The Giants are doing a little thing during our break that may go to media. All staff and Am I recording? Yes, thank God. And potentially fans, where I list my favorite restaurants and coffee shops in cities that we visit. I'm going to talk about Junie? If you were going to share a few bullets about what makes JN special, what's JN? What would you want people to know? This may have little reach, but it may get picked up and shared, and I want to give you some love. Gabe Kapler." He puts his last name, so we can't be that close to be like, oh, it's me, Dave. Gabe, even. Dave, who the fuck is Dave? And then Jeff is like, "I'm sure to let Gabe know what a creepy person you are. Give a fuck. Who the fuck is give a fuck? Sir, you are the only person acting like a creep here. Your behavior is unhinged. Leave me alone. You were caught filming and stalking my friend. You are disgusting and a creep for real. I was caught filming. I literally posted it on my feed. I'm not hiding anything. You're spiraling." Yeah, he is. He's having a rough time, hey. And then she says, "Okay, thanks, happy holidays or something. Want me to tell Gabe happy holidays from this creep lady named Kat? Why does he keep bringing him up? Give a fuck. This is my constructive criticism over your content. Can't handle the truth. Not a good look for you. What makes you good enough to criticize others but not take any criticism yourself?" She responds, "You're smiling. Touch grass. Get help. Leave me alone." This is so fucking weird. What a weird man to be like, "I'm telling my friend Gabe. Want me to tell Gabe? Gabe's gonna know how silly you are because of my restaurant." Like, come on. Oh, my email's on. Like, come on, Jeff. Let it the fuck go. Someone gives you're a, right, okay. You're a business. Sorry, let me gather my thoughts. I'm just saying things. You're a business, right? You're a business. If I was to start a business, even something I really knew everything about, right? One, I wouldn't expect everyone to have positive reviews. But what I would, and you know, we know that as influencers, right? Not everyone has a positive review of you as a person. What I would then do with constructive criticism, with negative reviews, is set out to improve on those reviews. Somewhere, you can't sit there and expect everything to flood in to be a 5-star review, 10-star review. You know what I mean? Come on. Be a businessman. Ask Gabe what to do. Okay, moving on. Kat hasn't been the only person to have to deal with this Jeffrey guy though, right? With other reviews saying that he has sent some pretty questionable messages, and even former co-workers sending in messages to Kat, right? Let's take a look at this. This is from a former co-worker. "Cancel Jeffrey Lee. Kat walks all over Jeff." Dear Kat, I'm sorry that you had to put up with this clown who calls himself chef. Chefs are always the worst. I've worked in the kitchen. Chefs are awful. I am in the industry, have worked with him, know so many people who've hired him, worked with him, and worked for him. Nobody, I mean literally nobody, considers him a chef and gives him any bit of respect. Even as a person, he's considered probably the worst anyone has come across. I have so many shit on him. I think they mean so much. I have so much shit on him I can share with you if you feel like cancelling this guy for good. Business malpractice, including tip stealing, overcharging guests, just to name a few. This is at his former Michelin place. Mistreating his employees, sexual harassment settlements, that doesn't surprise me for some reason, plus his nasty personal life. Ew. Anyway, you're probably better off moving on from this. But if it keeps it going, just know that you have a lot of people supporting you, even in the restaurant industry. That doesn't surprise me. Not one bit. That actually doesn't surprise me that he seems like somebody who would not get on with anyone and has sexual harassment things against him. I know. You know, we can just tell. Okay, although we haven't been shown any more crazy messages, thankfully, Jeffrey did make this statement, to The Independent, right? When they interviewed him about the whole situation. Let's read that statement. I signed up for therapy to make sense of all this ordeal. Lee told The Standard. Who the fuck is Lee? Oh, his last name is Lee. Sorry. Okay, let me start again. Okay, so this is his statement. I signed up for therapy to make sense of this ordeal, Lee told The Standard. Clearly, my opinions do not reflect those of everyone else in the restaurant. When I made the comment, it was me standing up for the rest of the team. Listen, therapy's great. Don't get me wrong. Therapy is fantastic. You do not have to go to therapy because somebody left your business a negative review. If you cannot handle a negative review that isn't about you, she didn't know who the fuck you were. Maybe she did. Didn't have anything to say personally about you though. You do not have to go to therapy. It's not you, it's your business, which I know it can be, you know, like, oh, that hurts a little bit, but improve on it. You know what a great step would be as a business for this person? Get the burger she gave the worst review off, right? Improve on it, invite her in to then try it. Great content for her, great content for you. It shows as a business that you're willing to improve. Why do you have to be a little puss about it? You know what I mean? And basically he resigned from all the positions within all three chains, which is good, right? I just think this is I'm just so over companies, brand owners, feeling they could like go online and just chat shit. None of the burgers look 5 out of 10. I don't care how much caviar you put on it. You can put a whole fucking lobster on it. None of those burgers look oh, actually a lobster burger. Oh my god, I'm dribbling. Oh, that's disgusting. Ah, my email. They don't look like 10 out of 10 burgers. They look like a burger I can get anywhere, anytime. You know what I mean? But I love those kind of burgers. Would I give them a 10-star rating? Absolutely not. 5, 4. I know I eat some shit sometimes. I know these burger places aren't the fucking best. You know what I mean? It's not like going to a restaurant and having some luxury burger with, what's those buns? What are those buns? Brioche. I need to eat. I'm so hungry. I'm dribbling thinking about food. You know, a brioche bun with cheese melted inside the burger. And, you know, it's not like that experience. You have got a beef burger, seasoned it, pressed it the fuck down, put some pickles, onions, and stuff on it, which every burger in the whole world has, and put it between two buns. Why do you think you're, like, out here doing something incredible? Anyway, just the more I do these videos, the more I just hate people. Okay, as always, please let me know your opinions down below. Consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.